Hey guys, it is Margie from Reclaimed by Ramsey, and today I have a pretty cool makeover to share with you. I started painting this chair, which, if you can see it, it was just an old chair. It had really cruddy fabric on it, and it was this blue color, and I painted it black. And then I decided I wanted to distress it because it's a pretty beat up chair, so it needed distressing. Well, the blue kept showing through, so then I repainted it black and I sprayed it with a protective finish so that when I distressed I would only get the black maybe through, because I wanted to paint it white, because I had planned to use this ticking fabric on it, which is black and white. And I had sold one of these earlier in the year. It went really quickly, so I thought, oh, got another one, let's pop that baby out. Well, no matter what I did, so I painted it black, sealed it, and then I painted it white, which I'm going to show you that whole process that I went through in the video, and I'll show you the before picture, but I changed my mind in the middle of what I was doing, and as I was distressing the white, no matter what I did, the blue just kept coming through. This chair, guys, it wants its blue life back. It wants to be here. And if you follow our channel here at Reclaimed by Ramsey, you know that if something is chippy paint, I am in heaven. I love chippy paint. So I went on the hunt for what kind of fabric I could use to reupholster the seat. And that's what we're gonna do right now. So I went through my stash of vintage flour sacks and feed sacks, and I came up with this one, which I'm just dying to show you. It has a chicken on it. Look at that graphic, guys. It is faded and just beautiful, this chicken on the front. And it had been, I don't know, 100 pounds of something. Trademark is registered to the patent office. I don't know what kind it is. It's really faded, but I had picked this up at an estate sale and I just absolutely loved it. And I think once it is put on this chair, it is going to make this chair even prettier than my original idea. So if you want to see how I do that, stay tuned. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to take this piece off of the chair, and that's a really simple thing to do. You just turn it over, and most chairs, this one needs cleaned, I'm going to do that next. Most chairs just have screws that go in right in these little holes, and you just unscrew them. The next thing we're going to do is give our piece a really thorough cleaning. And I am just going to be using some Clorox wipes today. You can use anything that's a degreaser that will take the grease and grime off of the chair, because you can you see, like, that's not distressing, that's just dirty. So we just want to give a nice clean surface for our paint to adhere to. So once you have your piece of board that was for the seat is off, and you're going to want to reupholster it, you need to take off the fabric that's underneath. Now you can certainly use just a flathead screwdriver, but I find that this little staple remover, and I think we picked this up at like Home Depot or someplace, it's got these little edges on it, and they're great for like little nails and staples. So I'm just going to go through and take all the staples out and take this fabric off. So you can see that this plastic was in pretty bad shape, and so I am going to go ahead and take it off also. You can see, can you hear how that just popped those up, the nails? Again, just be cautious when you use this. You know, protect your eyes and make sure you vacuum stuff up so that you don't step on anything. So now that we have taken it off of everything off of the wood, I am going to go ahead and I am going to replace this padding with some foam. But I'm going to use this as a template to be able to cut it out, and then we will put our fabric right over top of this. So the very next thing I did was give this chair a coat of black paint using my brand new sprayer that I got to go with my compressor, which is also brand new, so I'm very excited about that. Had a few bugs to work out on getting to use it, but
I think I finally have all the settings correct. So this is just some basic black paint that I picked up at Walmart. It's black onyx, it's right off the shelf. And I really liked the way it looked, and I almost left it black and didn't distress it because I thought it would look really cute, but in my heart of hearts, you know, I really do like the distressed look. So that is what I did. And I feel really bad, guys, because I painted it black and then I painted it, as you'll see here in a minute, I painted it white, and I completely forgot to videotape the part where I was actually distressing it, but I hit it up with my sander and gave it a pretty good sand. And I also forgot to videotape the part where I painted it black again and white again. So I apologize for that, but I think that it looks really great. And I always do my chairs upside down first so that I don't miss anything. That way when I turn it back over, I just have the top to do, and that just makes it way easier. And so, and this is just, this is some white chalk paint. I don't remember even what kind this is, but anyway, that is what I did for the painting.
As I showed you in the earlier part of the video, I had already taken all of the old fabric off of this chair seat, took all the staples out, and now I'm just going to get this placed where I want it so that I can cut it to fit. So I want this image to be centered, and I will pull it tight once I do it, but I'm not much for measuring. I'm an eyeball type of person, so I'm just going to eyeball that. I'm going to flip it over, and there's actually enough of this fabric left that I'll be able to do some kind of stenciling or something on a different piece. I just want to make sure that I have enough at this bottom to be able to fasten it really well. So I'm just going to give this a quick cut, and if you're a perfectionist and you want to measure, feel free. That would make my life a little stressful, so I'm not going to do that. But see, so I'm going to be left with this back piece that I'm going to be able to reupholster, you know, another bench or another seat, and I'll be able to put my own grain sack striping on it if I want to with a stencil. Okay, now you're just going to measure, and then I'm going to cut off some of the excess. And then all you're going to need for this project is a staple gun. And I have several, and I don't like any of them except for my Stanley. It's easy to use, it's easy to put the staples in, I love it. So, but you can use whatever kind of staple gun you have. If your wood is soft enough, you can even use a regular stapler if you open it up. I have done that for my own things in the past, but since I'm selling this, I kind of want it to be a little bit nicer. And this is the staple gun I'm using today, and it takes 1/4 inch staples, and so it's nice and easy to use. So what I like to do, I'm going to turn it around this way, is I like to just take my fabric, and I like to fold it over so that there's a nice edge, so that you don't see, you know, underneath, so you don't see all the funky edges. But if you were doing it for yourself and you just want to like staple it down, I can tell you that all the chairs in my house, I don't go to this kind of trouble. So you can staple any way you want. That's how easy it is, guys. Okay, so now on this side, I want to do the same thing, and I want to pull it tightly. Okay, and I want to put a staple right in the middle. And then I'm going to go all the way down the side, doing the same thing. And if your staples for some reason don't go all the way in, which does happen occasionally, just get a hammer, whack it down, it's good. And this is the part I care about a little bit more because it's going to be the front of the chair that you're going to see. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple in here, and then I'm going to do
one on the side, on each side, just so that I know that I have enough fabric pulled up. And guys, I am not a professional upholsterer by any stretch of the imagination, but I do like the look of these type of things. Always be mindful of your fingers, of course. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring you in close so you can see how I do the corners. Again, I am not a professional reupholsterer. I'm sure there are some of you out there who say, well, there's a better way to do that. And if you have a better way, by all means, either private message me or put it in the comments, link me to a video. I would love to watch it. I just do what I like, guys. So you're gonna wanna get tight into the corner here. You're gonna come up close. Guess I should have finished this side before I brought you in for that, huh? No. Okay, and then I just take this corner fabric and I am literally, let's see, I want to get another staple in there just a little bit closer. And then I am going to bring this up. Can you guys see that? So it makes this nice fold. See that? So I'm just going to bring this piece up and I'm going to get it as tight as I can. And then I might have to pound those down a little bit, but I want to show you how nice that looks. See that corner? Looks really good. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and then I will bring you back once I put it on the chair, and you guys are going to think it is so awesome. Well, I hope you do anyway. At least I think it's awesome. Guys, look at how cute this chair turned out. Isn't it so sweet? Look at that graphic. Sorry, I'm getting some bad angles there with the light. Look how cute. Isn't it adorable? Look at all that chippy goodness. So guys, what did you think? Was it a success? I love the way the chair turned out, and I just hope that you could see how easy it is to take a literally piece of trash chair and turn it into something totally farmhouse. And hey, if you're not into the farmhouse style, no problem. Put a zebra print on that chair that you have. Look for something, go to the thrift store and, look for a skirt that you think is cool, or a curtain, or a shower curtain. If you like the fabric, go get the fabric, find a chair, and look how easy it is. Just a little bit of paint, which you can do totally by hand, some sandpaper, and a staple gun, and you're good to go. So if you like this video, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to our channel. We do lots of thrift store hunting hauls, furniture flips. I think we did over 300 pieces of furniture last year, so we're going to be showing a lot more of those flips. And do the liking and the sharing, the clicking, do all that social media stuff. And if you don't already follow us over on Instagram and Facebook, make sure you hit up Reclaimed by Ramsey on both of those platforms as well. And until next time, bye-bye.